Hello to my All Saints family. My name is Lenore Little, and I would like to share with you a story about an act of generosity that touched me deeply. This happened 2 Christmases ago, 2018. My husband and I were taking a trip to the Middle East. My son and his wife and children live there, and we were going to spend Christmas with them in Qatar. After an initial trip to London, we took an overnight flight from London into the airport at Doha, and we were to arrive very early on Christmas morning. So after we had slept most of the flight, I woke up and realized that we were going to land in about an hour or so, and I wanted to freshen up a bit. So I stood up and went forward in the cabin to the restroom, and of course there was a line. There was a woman in front of me who was dressed in an abaya and hijab, obviously a Muslim woman, and she was waiting also for the restroom. We stood there for several minutes, and she finally spoke to me, and she said, "Excuse me, are you an American?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And she was quiet for another moment or two, and then she leaned back over and she quietly said, "Are you a Christian?" And I was a little taken aback by the question, but it didn't take me long to answer, and I just simply said, "Yes, I am." And you have to remember that this was Christmas morning, probably 6 a.m. The sky was just beginning to show daylight, and it was exciting knowing that we were going to arrive and see our family this beautiful Christmas morning. And she leaned over to me very quietly. She put her hand on my shoulder, and she said, "Merry Christmas to you." And I was very much taken aback. I thought it was a beautiful gesture, touched me very deeply. And I realized that this woman took a risk in reaching out to me, speaking English, albeit broken English, but she was giving of herself. She was showing generosity to me. She was showing kindness to me. She was showing me how open her heart was and how accepting she was of me as a human being. And I thought it was absolutely outstanding and beautiful. I went back to my seat. I woke my husband Jerry up, and he looked at me and he said, "Oh, it's Christmas morning, Merry Christmas." And I told him the story of what had just happened in the line for the restroom. And I said, "You know, this is probably the best Christmas gift I've ever received." Now, little did I know that that would be the last Christmas that I would spend with my husband, but it certainly was the most memorable. And I'll always be grateful to that woman. I don't know her name. I know nothing about her, but the love that she showed me that day in giving of herself was overwhelming and very powerful to me. Thanks very much.